Alright guys, so today we're gonna be putting the 110 back together. So first thing I need to do is I need to replace all the parts on here that I need to replace, like the spark plug, the sprockets, the chain, and the countershaft seal. And also I need to new chain, rear sprocket, and I'm gonna also the oil filter, all the parts are right there. I'm also gonna clean everything and make it really nice, and I'm gonna do that all off camera because I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm gonna do all of that off camera. And then whenever everything's clean, I'm gonna do a time lapse of me putting everything back together, literally from parts, how it is, and I'm gonna take all of this apart too, from parts to back to a normal pit bike. So yep, it should be kind of a shorter video for you guys, but for me it's gonna take probably a couple hours, maybe a couple days, probably 2 days. I wouldn't say any more than 2 days, but yeah, man. So stay tuned, and I hope y'all enjoy. All right, guys, just finished cleaning the engine. I mean, this sucker looks brand new. I mean, looks flawless. And just to show you like kind of the before and after. This is like the dirtiness of all of this before. And I'll show you an after it's all clean. So yep. Alright guys, so it is the next day, and today I'm going to be putting the whole DRZ 110 back together. So I have all the parts kind of scattered out, but they're all clean. I'm very impressed with how the engine came out and how the carburetor cleaned up. Everything cleaned up very well, very nicely. The only thing I didn't completely take apart was the triple clamps, the handlebars, and the wiring harness, because I could honestly just clean everything how it is like that. But everything's all nice and clean. I got all my bolts and I got new chain, new rear sprocket, new front sprocket on the engine, all my parts over here. Everything's all spread out and cleaned up. So yeah. I'm gonna be doing a time lapse and putting everything back together. So shouldn't take me too long. Should take me about 2 hours, but we shall see in the time lapse. Alright guys, so I started this project at 1:30. It is now 3:45, so about 2 hours and 15 minutes later, I have the whole thing put together. And I mean, this thing is pretty darn spotless. I mean, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is very clean. All the chrome is real nice. Got the new chain on, which is real nice. Too bad all these guards cover it up, but there's not a speck of dust on the engine or anything. And I didn't repaint anything. I just cleaned everything up, so you can still see that there's still wearing right here. Already filled it up with oil. I need to fill the tank up with gas. But yeah, it's very clean. Everything is super clean. no dust anywhere. But yeah, I spent probably 2 days just total. Well, not 48 hours, but spent about 6 hours yesterday cleaning everything, and then spent 2 hours and 15 minutes today putting it back together. So I'm gonna put some gas in the tank and then we can start it up. Alright guys, so now that it's filled up with gas, I'm going to do a first start up here. I filled it up with the proper amount of oil. And yeah, let's see what happens. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna turn up the idle a little bit. And this bike always smoked a little bit, so that doesn't really concern me. But I'm gonna turn this idle up a little bit. Also, I did do a little bit of an exhaust modification on here. So I cut out the spark arrestor, and I also, the end of this exhaust had a really tiny hole, or the header of it. So I drilled it out to be about that big. So I went from about that size of an opening to about that size of an opening now, so should get a little bit better performance out of it now. It's about alright, it's pretty good. It's also still cold too, so. Just checking for leaks right now, making sure we don't have any leaks anywhere. But I think we're good. Alright, I'm gonna go take it for a little test spin and see what happens. Running pretty good. I can tell you this, that the brakes work really good. I didn't change the brakes though. So, just riding around the yard. I'm gonna check the oil in a little bit, but the oil should be good. Also, adjusted the rear shock a little bit and it feels a lot better. Still pretty bouncy. Also, since I put that new shock on, I need a new kickstand too. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Definitely has a little bit more power with that exhaust modification. Seems everything's running good. Check the oil in a second, but everything should be good. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and you can go check out all my videos on my page. So yeah.